can't really think of an introduction to this video, and I've been pondering on that for the past 5 minutes, and then I figured I would just jump into it. So, this is my review on Looking for Alaska by John Green. Looking for Alaska follows the story of Miles Halter, who goes to the Culver Creek boarding school. He goes there for his junior year of high school because he is transferring because his life is super duper boring. And it gets a lot more interesting when he goes to the boarding school at Culver Creek. I don't want to say too much, but he meets a lot of new people, gets a new nickname, and everything changes about him. Now, once in a while, I do one of these things with spoilers in them, and this is one of those times. So if you have not read Looking for Alaska, I suppose I'll do a little mini review. Here it is. Read the f***ing book. It's the best thing you will ever do. Alright, now if you haven't read this is the only spoiler alert you're going to get, so leave. And I guess I will just go on with my thoughts of Looking for Alaska. Well, this seems cool so far. This is a really cool place. I like the new characters that are being introduced, and I really like the main character, and wow, these people are crazy, and what is really going on here, and where is this all going? Oh, good idea. Pull a prank. Nothing could go wrong with that. Okay, what is gonna happen here? I don't see where it's going, but something is about to happen because it's getting to the place where oh my gosh, you did not just do that, John Green. How could you? I'm in denial. Nothing happened to Alaska, please. No, 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 not Alaska, not Alaska, not Alaska, not Alaska, not Alaska, not Alaska. She's dead. So, my initial thoughts, I was instantly intrigued. The somewhat opening scenes of when he's going to the creek and he gets there and meets his roommate, the Colonel. I love the Colonel. And the minute that Alaska was introduced, I knew that something was up with that chick. She's just a little cray-cray, and the title is called Looking for Alaska, so something's obviously gonna happen to Alaska, whereas they would look for her, right? That would only make sense. And I really liked the setting. I liked how their friendship grew, and it was them pretty much. The times that he spent at home were very short. They were very shortened. It was like 2 weeks just in a page. So he found his new family at the creek. I really like the friendships in Looking for Alaska. They stick together. They're in their group. I'm going to be honest, when I read the words Alaska has passed away, I did not believe them from that point until the last day. And in that last moment I was like, she really is dead, isn't she? I was in denial. I was like, no, that didn't just happen. That is such a punch in the face. Then at the end, we accept it, and it's a terrible, terrible thing. For the first half, we have the suspense of the counting down days. It's like kind of always in the back of our mind. We're like 50 days until what? 49 days until what? What's happening here? Then it happens and you're like, can I please go back to when I did not know that was going to happen? Oh my gosh, there was suddenly a waterfall on my face. Yeah. So the only other book of John Green's that I have ever read is The Fault in Our Stars. I read it back in January when it came out. I really like The Fault in Our Stars. I noticed John Green's poetic writing style, all of the amazing quotes that are in his books. I actually liked the amazing quotes in Looking for Alaska better, and I liked the characters better, and I liked the setting and the plot better. Everyone always says like, oh, Looking for Alaska used to be my favorite John Green book, but now The Fault in Our Stars is. But for me personally, I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that I read The Fault in Our Stars first, but I liked Looking for Alaska more than The Fault in Our Stars. I know. Preparing for the public stoning that is coming my way. I felt more of a connection to Pudge, the Colonel, and Alaska. Lara's character kind of annoyed me. I didn't really like her. It was kind of like she was the unnecessary third point of the love triangle, which didn't ever exist. I liked the character development a little bit more, but I don't think I should be comparing Looking for Alaska to The Fault in Our Stars just because it's by the same author. I'm just throwing it out there that I like this better. I'm sorry. If anyone is a Mayday Parade fan, I don't know if you remember this from their old album. What was it called? I believe the album was called A Lesson in Romantics. And the song that I'm thinking of right now is called Champagne's for Celebrating, I'll Have a Martini. That's what I think it's called. Those titles are a little weird, but the song kind of reminds me, like maybe 60%, of the middle of Looking for Alaska. What I was feeling, my mind immediately went to that song. With Pudge and the Colonel having their guilt of not knowing if they caused this or if it was Alaska's suicide. You know, it was all just very suspenseful, very good. I just loved it. I loved it all. Yeah, speechless. So the plot, the first half was suspenseful and extremely entertaining. The second half was also suspenseful and extremely heartbreaking. The characters, I loved them. Pudge, Takumi, the Colonel, is it Takumi or Takumai? I said Takumi. Alaska, I loved Alaska so much. She was kind of the Augustus Waters for me. It's another thing, I saw a lot of connections between this and The Fault in Our Stars, which makes me wonder if like An Abundance of Catherines and Paper Towns and Will Grayson are also kind of like that. I really don't know. If you know, don't let me know because I want to figure it out on my own. The Eagle and their pranks, it was all just hilarious. And Pudge's relationship with everyone and how it all changed and how he and everything just changes. It's amazing. And it's the winner of this Pulitzer, is it the Pulitzer? No. Pulitzer, what am I saying? Looking for Alaska was the winner of the Michael L. Prince Award. You know, I don't even know if what I'm saying is correct. Anyway, I'm going to give Looking for Alaska by John Green 5 out of 5 stars. You're insane if you do not. So that's all for this amazingness, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye.